Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Duncan.
Alexander first down and more. Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
This does put a smile on my face.
Hey, the sun come up. The sun come up. That's all I can tell you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to my Bama brothers and sisters. Guys, this show is about you, okay? Anybody wants to come on the show, you are more than welcome to express your feelings about what happened yesterday. The link is up there already in the top. I will post it again if you feel like coming on here and saying whatever you want to say, because I got a lot of things I want to say too. I don't care if you have your own show. If you're in here and you want to come on, come on. If you're just somebody who doesn't have a show, come on. This is your time to come on here and express your feelings, and let's talk about it. I know yesterday there was a lot of mad people. The reason why I've done this in the morning, it kind of lets everybody's mind kind of think about what happened yesterday. And, hey, it's about you guys this morning. It's not about me. It's not about what I can do on the show. This is about you. And I'm going to go over already what's been said this morning. By the way, good morning to Mr. Stephen Hicks. Always glad to see you, Brother Brock. Hey, I'll put the link back up again if you want to see, if you want to come on. Miss Latoya, same thing. If you want to come on, Bobby, you same thing, buddy. This is going to be for you and you guys to get what you want to say out and get your voices heard. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Jones, I do have the TVMA on here, so do not fear about coming on here and cussing. I don't normally do much, but when I get mad, I will. So hey, don't put it past me. Jeff Stapleton, same thing, man. If you want to come on, I'm gonna read some of the comments. Let's see who's on here now. Brock, give me 1 minute. Let me read a couple of the comments, Brock, and I'll get you right on here. Roll Tide Rise Up. Roll Tide Rise Up knows he wants to come on here. Just come right on. This is about you guys. Here's the things that's already been said so far that Stephen Hicks, I'm so disgusted I can't see straight. The boy was pissing on my leg and saying it's raining. Let me post it up there. I believed him. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think I know where that's coming. This ain't it. Fire Kane Womack right now. We're gonna get into that subject, especially with Brock. I was so wrong about this team. I didn't see this coming off. That fine game plan was this. Like I said, good morning, Miss Latoya. I might have missed you, hon. But just in case, you're welcome to come on the show too. Say what you want to. We will address everything. I talked all this crap for nothing, like the hype was all for none. I'm gonna get into y'all's feelings. You better believe I am. We're not Alabama football anymore. All right, let's see here. I agree, Brock. This is mostly on Kane Womack and his system. They wasn't getting in the front of them, driving them down to the ground, mostly just hanging up and trying to strip the ball. We got to talk about some defense, fellas and ladies. What in the blueberry muffins was that? Man, I wish Latoya would get on here. Oh, geez. This is what this show is about, fellas and ladies. This is all about you guys. Our coaching staff, the defense. This has got to be hard on you, Jeff. This was one of the most hardest things to watch. The fans believed, and the team and coaches failed again. I guess not prepared, didn't make adjustments. I could go on and on, but you've seen it. All right. Here we go. Point blank. Man, we suck. Good grief. All right, let me go ahead and get some folks on here. Hang on. That's a gentleman back there that I have not met before. Brock, before you get started, let's bring this other gentleman on too. Like I said, guys, this is about you guys. Back it up. Yeah, go ahead, Brock.
First of all, get Kane Womack the hell out of Tuscaloosa. That's first thing. He is an absolute shit show. He doesn't, that defense does not work. Whatever the zone defense we're running, whatever that junk is, it is terrible. We are rotating guys on defense way too much. These guys are not even getting set. If you literally watch the game and you see it for yourself, man, like we're not getting set on defense. Like I don't understand. Like this is worse than last year. This game was worse than the Vanderbilt game and the Oklahoma game.
Yeah,
this was 10 times worse.
Well, let me ask you this, Brock. You know, you said it right. Vanderbilt, Oklahoma game. I kind of knew the Oklahoma game was going to go the way it did because I know how Oklahoma is, okay? But Vanderbilt should not have happened last year. Now, I had encouragement last year from the defense. Looked like they was gelling together a little bit more, and the defense was getting stronger, seemed like. But when you build up that kind of hype this time and you just absolutely flub it like you did yesterday, I'm kind of wondering, and I'm going to put it out there. Is there a possibility that the thoughts in our fandom that we want Kane Womack fired right now? Don't even play another game, coach another game.
I want him out of there.
Is that on you guys' mind?
I want him out of there. And I also don't like Ryan Grubb abandoning the run game. That's another thing. We abandoned the run game. Why we stop running the ball when it worked? We was pounding. We was pounding the ball on them. The first series of the game. We was averaging probably 7-8 yards. What happened? Caden Proctor fell off the doggone the earth. Also, you got Wilkin Formby getting injured. I don't know what he had to come off the field too. And then Ryan Williams, he was dropped 4 passes in this game.
Hey,
what are we doing? And I'm sorry for his injury. I'm sorry for his injury. You know what I'm saying? I saw his hands. He had a concussion. They said. So, I mean, I don't understand, man. Like, Jeremy Bernard's the best freaking player on our team.
Yeah, it was. It looked like we always.
Is he the only one we got? What the hell is Isaiah Horton doing?
Let me ask you this. It seems like to me you're strictly, and you're like me, defense. Defense matters to us. You know what I mean?
That's what Alabama's built off of.
Yes, it is. It's been built that way for how many years? We can't even way back since Coach Bryant's days. Let me ask that. Speaking of Coach Bryant, I've been thinking about this, guys. We used to have the coaches show way back when, and whenever Alabama lost a game, Coach Barry Bryant would come on the show and he would just flat out, well, I tell you what, it's poor coach. It's poor coaching. He never really blamed the players. You know what I mean? It's always the coaches. And he's right. It's just coming down to the coach. What do you think we should do, Brock? I want to know your opinion. This is about you right now.
Say that again. I had somebody come in here. Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's all right. Like I said, this is about you this morning. We got other people that are in here. And there was a gentleman that was in the thing here. Buddy, you come on back. We're going to have to give your time to say what you want to say, too. I've never met you before or seen you before, but you're more than welcome to come in here. Let's see here. Let me see what Mr. Jones says. He's not working and adjusting up to a running QB, and he was the same stripping the ball. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see
But
what
I'll
he's
say
saying.
this, Icebox. I'll say this though, right? I do understand that we didn't. It was hard to probably game plan for a team who has just literally got nothing but transfers. They got a new
Yeah,
defensive coordinator that we don't know nothing about. A new Gus Malzahn on offensive coordinator, but Gus was doing the same junk to us.
yeah,
Gus
yep. He
literally,
sure was.
that guy Danzy that kept running that jet sweep, the reverse jet sweep. He did that jump twice on us, and he got 30 to 40 yards.
Is this how everybody's feeling this morning? Are we laughing stock of college football?
We
Is
are
that how you?
absolutely sorry. We absolutely are. Roll Tide and Rise Up. I would love to hear what Roll Tide Rise Up got to say because I
I
know
would
he's
think.
he's even worse than me this morning.
Oh,
Like,
you can tell by his comments, but you can tell by his
man,
comments. But that's what this show is about. Get it out. Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna tell you this now, buddy. Like, this offensive line, if it don't get better, and everybody's sitting here blaming it on Ty Simpson.
I'm not blaming
I've
it on
seen
Ty.
Ty Simpson get blamed already.
I'm not blaming it on him. I'm gonna blame. You want to know the truth about it? I'm blaming it on the O line. Period. I ain't blaming it on the receivers. I know everybody was like, Ryan Williams couldn't catch the cold yesterday. Yeah, he can, but you got to give Ty to get him in the position that he wants. You can't do like Milroe did last year. Milroe was fantastic in the long throw, and he was putting Williams in good spots, hitting him where he needed to be.
No,
Ty
I'm gonna tell
is
you,
going to be a different passer, so they've got to learn together. Ryan Williams
Ty,
is still the finest
Ty,
receiver
Ty
you'll ever
can't,
see.
Ty can't sit back there long enough. They don't get out enough time.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. And it was his
Yeah,
first game. You go know he's going to have his nervous, and I'm sure you'll
he
settle in
he was
after
a
a
little
while.
jittery. Yeah,
Yep.
I know that. But let me tell you what Ty did. He went down the field without throwing the interception or anything on that first drive. He took care of the football. He made the right decisions. He handed the ball off. Bro, he did an excellent job. I was very impressed with Ty. Ty is a good quarterback in my opinion.
He may be all you got to be with Alabama is just a good quarterback, game management. Everybody's got their own different little style, but we've had whole lot more success with just a game management
Yeah,
type
Steven,
quarterback.
Steven. He backed every word he said up, bro. He backed it up, Steven. I mean, we can't say nothing. We have no dog in the fight. Like, we don't, bro. And it's just it's crazy to say for Alabama fans to have to say that to a guy that got benched. But bro, he had more dog than our whole team did in him. He had more dog in him than our whole team.
Yeah, he did. He did. So I will ask you this: what the defensive line? All right, I'm just stay with offense for
Defensive
right
line
now.
didn't get no push.
Oh
That
no.
we
What
gotta. That's a problem, man.
explain
That's
to
a
me?
huge.
Explain to me, Brock, why did we get away from the run when they wouldn't stop it? I thought Richard Young looked good yesterday. He was
Man,
trying to
Richard,
find it.
not just Richard though. I'm talking
Oh
about
yeah,
we had
Daniel
Kevin
Hill.
Riley, a
Yeah,
sophomore running back, running down their doggone throats. Like, I'm just telling you, our running backs were eating. Do you not know that Grubb made our it's probably got all our running backs pissed off because Tyler literally sat back there and tried to throw the ball 40, 50 times. You know
yeah.
why? Because Grubb, this is why Grubb got his ass fired at fucking at the Seahawks. Because he doesn't run the ball.
Well, that's what I thought they were supposed to do this year was run the ball.
We're not no doggone Pac-12 team, bro. This is Alabama. We strengthened our football team off of running the fucking ball.
No, yeah,
That's our strongest. That's where Alabama's strong at. We've had Heisman running backs because of Alabama's success running the football, man,
but where does it start, Brock? Where does it start?
in the trenches.
The O line. That's
O
right.
line. Yes.
You know, we get so jacked up on getting this quarterback, this wide receiver, this running back, number one this, number one that. Where is the list for the O line? You know, it all starts. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. A long time ago, driving in Birmingham somewhere, there was a football show. What is their name? Wimp Sanderson. And he had another co-host that was from Auburn, basketball coach, and they was talking about betting lines and stuff like that. And when they come to a certain team, Wimp Sanderson said, "I'll take this team." He goes, "Why is that? They're supposed to be yada yada." He said, "Well, they ain't got no O line."
If they
It
don't
all
get,
starts there.
yeah, if they don't get their shit together, I'm gonna tell you what, this is a 3 or 4 loss team again.
Oh, we're gonna go through that. Yes, sir. We're gonna go through
Yeah,
that.
we're headed down that road.
All right, now let me
Bro,
ask you this.
we
Go ahead.
lost to all transfers. Almost every one of them dudes that in a whole their whole O line was all transfers, and they bullied Alabama's D line around.
Yeah, they were. They were. And that's something I want to know. Is that what we're coming to? That you could just go out here and buy players every year and change the outlook of your team? And what does that say to people that you recruit? You know, uh, we kept our recruits, and I'm sure they're getting paid to stay. You know, that's fine.
Kimberly, I
But
done did a lot of that. I threw remotes. I threw all kind of junk. I literally almost cried. I was so heartbroken. Like literally. I haven't seen Alabama look like this
never.
in a long time. Like, not in my years. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is not Alabama football. I don't know what this is. And Kane Womack, your behind is gone, but it might be before the season ends.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Guys, are y'all ready to get rid of Kane Womack now before the very next game and get somebody in there to work with? Because we got 2 games before we play Georgia, and I'm not going to say they're cupcakes, especially after yesterday. But we do have an easier schedule. Georgia can brag all they want to. Come on, it's Marshall. You know what I mean? Some of these other teams that played outside LSU and Clemson, they got some bragging rights. I'll give them that. Tennessee, come on. You look good. I'm gonna say that because we
Now,
can't
who
say
knows? Florida
nothing.
State might go on to have a really good season.
But is that what the college football is coming to? That you just go out and buy
I
buy a
Yeah,
team with
I think
a
so.
transfer portal, the NILs, and
I think so, Icebox. I think so. It's plug and play. It's plug
yeah,
and play.
yeah,
You could build a team off of poor. See, last year, Mike Norvell, the guys he got last year didn't hit, but these guys hitting. These guys that he brought in
yep,
are they got some dog in them.
yep,
So I don't know what to say, man. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to get rid of if guys can't step up and make plays and do and play by the standard, bro. Like we're gonna have to do a lot of kicking out off the team because we can't have this. They're gonna have to have some fight in them.
yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
It just seems
What
like
is the
all
standard
this
to you?
ever since the NIL and all these players get money in Alabama now, like all these podcasts and all this bull crap that they be on. This junk is a distraction, man. It's a distraction. It's a distraction.
Yeah, yeah. So what? I'm gonna put an analogy. I thought about it this morning, Brock. A long time ago, I was talking to a guy that used to drag race cars, and they would take their money. These are culture boys, and they would get their money, build a
Uh-huh.
car, 21 compression, yada yada yada, and they would go out to the drag strip, see who's got what. He said the reason he stopped was because you could go to the Dodge dealership and buy a Dodge 340 Dodge Dart 4-speed 411 gear rear ends, and you couldn't beat them. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And these city boys would just go out there, have the money, poof, buy the car, and now it's saying they were dominating the drag strip. Is that what's happening in football? That you can't no longer just build a team of how your identity that wants to be. Now you have got to go buy a team just to be any kind of relevance. Is that the way we're going now?
And Look,
Well, you know what I'm saying. We can't build teams for 3 years or used to. It's just old school stuff, man. Everybody knows this,
yeah.
and it's a different age we living in now. I know that, but Alabama is still my Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's your Alabama Crimson Tide, folks.
Oh yeah, I
So
love
don't give
Alabama
up on it.
football.
Yes,
I love
sir.
it. Yeah.
But we're used to a standard or a certain way of playing. You know, with running backs was our strong
I
suit. We
just
had
see,
strong defenses. We don't
yeah,
have that no more. Well,
ice
I'm sorry,
box,
run
but I
defense.
just see, I this is what makes me mad though, and it's not just how we lost. It's just it just looks like our guys are really lazy. Like they just don't want to. Like they didn't want to be out there, man.
Is it you think it's lack
And
of defensive? I mean, not defense, but
I don't
discipline.
know, man. We had no physicality.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
LSU has a good defense this year. Absolutely, Latoya.
I
Um.
wasn't even worried about LSU until now.
They're gonna whoop our behind
All
if
right.
we can't get it together.
What I'm asking is, what's it going to take to fix it? Are we going to have to? I guarantee come to you that everybody over in this chat room watching this show now or later,
That's
whatever,
a rise up, rise up. That boy was a demon for them last night, man.
yeah, you come close.
Earl
Yeah.
Little, he should have got kicked out the field. He did hit Ryan Williams in the doggone head, but he
But
said
I don't think it was
he says
intentional
it.
though.
No, I
I
don't
really
think it's intentional, but they I didn't like. I'm not being picky, but I didn't like their calls that they called on us, especially that one. Well, it was one call. What was it? Oh crap! I can't even think of it. I've been so mad, but it was a call that I did not agree with. It was totally bull. But y'all know we had all ACC refs, right? Y'all do know that they wasn't SEC referees; they were ACC refs, and you know what I'm saying. They didn't dictate the game. We our defense
I was going to say that.
our
Go ahead.
defense dictated that jump.
Yeah,
The
they sure did.
offense the offense sputtered. You know why? Because they kept like our defense. When your offense goes out and scores, right, and then your defense comes out and gives like a bomb to to uh to Squirrel White, who is all like the kid's fast, right? But we put a true freshman on him, man. What are we doing? Dijon Lee shouldn't have been out there that early.
I
Like
understand that.
that was a terrible mistake. And we done this junk last year against South Carolina. We put Zay Mincy out there and he got burnt.
All right, I'm going to ask you something, and I'm asking everybody. Uh, Back when Saban first come down here, I had some people I was talking to them. I said, "What do you think about old Saban coming in here?" Yada yada. If everybody was like me, you knew where you was at when Saban got off the plane. Okay, uh, and I asked somebody. I said, "What do you think?" And she said, "Well, he'll only be here for 5 years, and then he'll go somewhere else." I said, "I don't care." We had Mike Shula, and I'm not trying to trash Mike Shula right now, but I told him, or told her, I said, all I want from Saban is to make us competitive again. Were we competitive yesterday? None whatsoever. So what do we need to do? Are we going to need to get rid of DeBoyer? I'm asking you all these hard questions, guys, because I want to know how you feel about it.
I think if this year he don't make the playoffs, uh I don't think they're gonna fire him. I don't know. It just depends, man. I don't really know. Our boosters are not gonna take much. Um they're not they will pay that junk off and he'll be walking. Um if he doesn't get a hold of this program fast in a hurry and we don't turn this thing around and our defense is getting ran through by everybody, that whole doggone this whole head coach and all defensive coordinator, all of them will be out. I
Oh yeah.
promise you. If Alabama does not turn this thing around in a hurry, it does not fix that defense, or they don't play better than what we just saw on defense, then I promise you, after this season, if we go 8-4, or another 9-3, and we miss the playoffs again in a 12-team playoff again in back-to-back seasons, oh yeah, the board's on in trouble.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not saying he's getting fired, but I think he would be close to it.
guys. I'm sorry if I'm not staying up with the chat, but I'm so listening into Brock, and man, y'all are putting some great stuff out there. That's for sure. So forgive me if I ain't staying up with the chat too much. Let's see here. I think this is really, 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 really something that y'all need to see. Spencer's analysis of DeBoer demeanor in the press conference was on point. The coach cannot handle SEC, period. From what Alabama displayed yesterday, shows this dude is below average in handling Alabama. Alabama is a different beast. I mean, there's just facts. That's just the way it is. We've been the standard for so daggum long. It's not even funny. I mean, we could go way, way, way back. But I know this is a different era. You are now coaching Alabama. You're coaching for a team that has the toughest fans, but you'll also have the most support if you play winning football. This is not winning football. We will cut your throat in a heartbeat. And I don't mean that literally, but you know what I'm saying. We will try to get rid of you every shape, form, and fashion. You've got 2 games coming up. Then you're going to play Georgia. And I'm hoping, guys, I
You
can't
better
even
make
say
it a close game to Georgia. That's all I'm telling him.
make it competitive. I can't
Yep.
say that I'm going to be thrilled. I'm not sure. I wished I could. I really wished I could sit here and say, well, we're going to beat ULM and all these other ones. I can't promise you that. I can't. And from what I'm hearing, that what Florida State, and shout out to Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I was listening to them this morning. They're talking about that Florida State was using a similar scheme of the veer. I've always admired the veer. I have. But is that what we want? We've always been known for a pro style of some kind of football that we could get our players in the NFL. And we were very successful as that. Are we going to get away from that and start playing high school football like Gus Malzahn did? I don't want that. I want football to be football.
We have 6 running backs, and we used them. I'm gonna say maybe 20% of the game. Maybe 20%, man. Like, run the ball. Ryan Grubb, run the ball.
So why did we get away from it? Wait, all right, what did it take? Did we bleed the clock
It
down
just
to like
looked like
9 minutes, something like that yesterday in our very first
it
possession?
looked like we got into desperation.
Why?
Because
Why? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
the defense couldn't stop nothing, and we got down by 2 scores. The whole that second half,
But Rob, looked
nothing
like they went
changed.
into that right after the first time they scored. They went to all of a sudden, let's air it out. Totally got away from what we were doing.
And you know what? They played so far back on defense because they knew we had the receivers to go over top. You know what I mean? It's simple. It's not hard to figure out. And Ty Simpson, his deep ball was not there.
It was off.
But
It was off yesterday.
it was real. It was bad. He and I ain't gonna lie, KB last night, he was so mad. He said open back up that doggone quarterback room. He said this ain't it. So I mean, Ty in the intermediate throws, like he can escape the pocket and stuff, but his deep ball's not there. And he can throw short throws and stuff, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's just we had Jeremy. I mean, was any our receivers wasn't getting open except Jeremy Bernard.
Yeah, Jeremy was a dog yesterday. I have to give him that. I think Richard. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really high on Richard Young. I understand he might not be the running back that we're used to, but I really like the kid. I really do. I like the.
He's a bruiser, man. He's a bruiser. He ran over them boys yesterday. Whenever he ran through the middle, he was trucking. I'm telling you, Shula days are
here.
here again.
Yeah, I can't live through that again, brother. I can't do it.
Don't even type that, man. Why you don't even type that junk, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I, I don't even
We
want to see all that. But I'll say this. I think, can Alabama get better? Absolutely. You know? Can
well, all right,
can
let me ask
can
you,
we
Brock.
fix this? Yeah, go
Let
ahead.
me let me ask you this: do you think it was a mistake to play Florida State and not play a cupcake team like most of the other teams did this week?
I do, in a way, because I'm gonna tell you why. We have a brand new quarterback, right? Ty Simpson, he's waited his turn, everything. But we also we we I feel like usually most of the time we don't have a strong game coming out. Like this would and this was a bad position for Alabama, right? Bad timing for Alabama because this team just came off. This Florida State team came off a 2-10 season. They were starving to get a win, and we had to go to their house,
Yeah.
and they were loud. Man, that place was jumping.
Oh, it's rocking. Yeah.
Yeah, they were bro. They got up for Alabama, and I knew they would. I knew it. Cause you know why every team gets up for us? Because Alabama is the gold standard in college football and has been for the last 17 years. Now, are we looking like the standard now? Hell no.
No.
We ain't the standard right now. But we have been, and we've dominated. That's why teams are out to get Alabama. They all saying, "Oh, Nick Saban's gone." That's true. Oh, you can't stop a running quarterback. That's true.
You
In
can't for him.
today's game, if you can't stop a running quarterback, you seen what Miro did to LSU last year. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, you can lose you can lose by double digits. It's
Yeah.
it's it's not hard. These quarterbacks nowadays got freaking legs, and they can take off. And Castellanos is fast as lightning.
Okay.
He
All
is
right. Now,
fast, bro. He is
oh,
fast.
well, he's long and lanky, if you ask me. He was gaining 4 or 5 yards just by just leaning over on his tiptoes.
Man, he was gaining more than that. Whenever he ran
That's
the
what I'm
ball,
saying.
man, he was
Yep.
gaining 10 and 15 on our behind.
Man, he looked like a dadgum just straight arrow like this
He
right
looked
here
like Michael
when he
Vick
would
back
dive
in the
down.
doggone Philly days.
You hit him, you get him, you end up. Where was the tackling at yesterday? All I see was arm tackling. Where was it at?
No, you know what I see? I've seen for the last 2 years, last year and this year, we can't even keep our balance to tackle. We're literally falling and sliding on the field and all this bull crap.
Uh,
Like what are we doing, man?
there was a gentleman trying to get on at the beginning of the show, buddy. The link is back up there. I'll put it on again. If you want to try to come back on, come on, and we'll
Yeah,
get
I
you on
want to
the show.
hear other people's opinion
Oh,
too.
I do too. I do
I
too.
want to y'all come up, man. Come on. We got to
Yep.
talk about this. I don't
Yep.
know everything. Y'all tell me what y'all saw. Somebody
Yep.
come up here. Latoya, come up here and talk to us.
Don't worry about it. We ain't coaches. We can't sit there and tell you
No,
X's
I
and
can't.
O's.
I'm just
We can tell you
speaking
what
my
fans
heart.
feel like. Yep.
I'm
We can tell
speaking
you
how
what
I feel
fans
in
feel
my
like.
heart because I'm really disgusted and I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm very
Sure.
disappointed in Alabama football.
Yep.
I'm
I
very
agree.
disappointed
I'm gonna
because
tell you
this
this
is
much.
not what I'm accustomed to seeing. And last year, I thought I gave it a pass last year because it was his
First
first
year.
year. I'm
Yep.
not giving a pass this year, buddy. I'm not. I'm not. You had a whole off season to prepare for these games, to get this defense right, to get guys healthy, you know what I'm saying? And Deontay Lawson is not healthy. There's no possible way. That boy played like he's doggone I don't know. He had no dog in him like he usually does.
I know. Yeah. I think they mentioned his name once or twice yesterday. That was it. Let me ask you something, guys. Where is that pass rush? We're so used to Kirby Smarts and everybody else's. I mean, it wasn't just Kirby Smart. Don't think he was the one that done all this. Uh, but we were so used to defenses coming around, doing stints and stunts, coming up through the middle, coming up from the edge. Where
And
are
we're
those
dropping
players?
guys back into coverage too.
Yeah, what happened there? I mean, it's not like Georgia's is going away from it. No, they're still playing Kirby Smart defense, and they're still up there ranked. He's keeping them competitive. Whether they win, uh, I don't know if the scope of football is changing, that it has to go to trickeries and different type systems. I always didn't like the West Coast offense. I did not like it. It's just wasn't football to me. But running back football is my kind of football. It seemed like yesterday. What
Yep.
was it? They called it what do they call that? Some kind of veer, uh, like a triple option. Pretty much like the wishbone, if you ask me. What happened to all that? Now everybody's trying to get away from airing it out back down to the ground. Is that working now? You got to keep your ear to the ground and figure out what's going to be played, who's doing what.
Did we? I got a question, Icebox. Did we have a spy on Castellanos? Because I didn't see one.
No, we did not. Latoya, listen, hon, I don't care if you want to come on and just use your voice. If your tablet will let you do so, you come on. You're on the internet. Uh, we don't care. Come on here, what you got to say. I got TVMA up there. I'll just post the link one more time. I would love to hear what she's got to say, or any of y'all.
Where's
This
Rise?
this
Can
is
Rise
this is
Up
not
come up
Rocket
with
My
us?
show. It's yes, y'all show. This is
See
for
if
y'all to
Rise
get
Up
it
can
out.
come up. Rise Up, can you come up with us? I don't know if
Uh,
he's busy. He might be
he
in
might be
the
at work. He
yeah.
might be at work, and then again, he might be so mad that he might break his microphone and computer at the same time.
Hey man,
But it,
I'm gonna Icebox. I'm gonna tell you, I did not have this on my list
mm,
whatsoever. I thought the game would be tough, but man, like I after that first drive, I said, all right, yeah, yeah, we got a good team this year. Our offense looks good. Let's I can't wait to see the defense. And then defense comes out, gives up a freaking bomb. I'm like, what the? I'm like, why we got
was it not a
Dijon Lee
penalty?
on?
If that one penalty, and I think they called defensive holding, I did not want to go back and look it up. Guys, I like coming on here and showing you highlights of the game. I didn't feel like putting y'all through that yesterday because there was really nothing that I could highlight this morning for you to build on this game. All it would have done was just broke your hearts even more. So I did not do that. So I want to know is what's it going to take to get them where we want them to be? Are we going to sit here and just tolerate, uh, mediocre, if that? None of y'all right now
Now
have the
I
confidence
don't
that we're going
know.
to win another game.
I listen though, Icebox. How much does this hurt Alabama since this wasn't a conference game, right? Because
Right.
like I I don't know I don't know how bad it hurts Alabama. I really don't keep like go. I don't pay attention to all that. You know, if you lose a game out of your conference, how bad does it hurt you? Because like Clemson lost last night too.
Yeah,
They
they did.
lost,
But
but
they lost to LSU.
yep.
It's a
But
different scenario.
yeah, I mean we
Yep.
lost to we lost to a Florida State team that had
10.
16 transfers on the field, I think, or 16 out of 24 or whatever it was. I
But
don't
they were
man.
quality players. They were quality players. They haven't played together, but they do have experience. Okay. I can see how they got better in such a hurry. Gus Malzahn doesn't mess around. He does have, I don't like him. I'm sorry, but he's not that great of a coach. He's just a high school, and he didn't need much. After the way we looked yesterday,
He
he
didn't
didn't
do
need much.
nothing that I can't do. He didn't
Yeah.
do nothing that I can't do. I could sit there and call a play, uh, a doggone jet sweep, a reverse jet sweep. Are you kidding? And we can't
Mhm.
stop it.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Anyways, all right. I want to know
Uh huh.
uh, from anybody, including you, Brock.
All right.
What do you think the record's going to be now? I think I put it up there a while ago.
If the defense don't get turned around, I'm gonna say 8-4, man. It's hard to say.
8-4.
8-4 this year. It could be.
That puts us out of the playoffs, of course. Do you even want to be in the playoffs if we can't do any better than that?
Absolutely not. Because
Mm.
all I'm gonna do is just get mad and break something. I'm serious. Like I had a hard time watching us lose last year. Um and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. And I was like, we're gonna come out next year, we're gonna be ready, like everything's gonna be fine. We just gotta, and I can't sit there and say Miro was the problem now. Because Miro wasn't just a problem. We have more problems than we know.
Looking back, hey, I was the first one to say that Milroe couldn't read defenses or wasn't very quick at it, and he couldn't make short passes. But looking back at it now, he was the offense. He's really
Yeah.
basically, I ain't gonna say he was all we had, but as far as quarterback, I mean, if it wasn't for his legs getting out of situations, and that should have told him last year, we don't have the freaking O line.
Nope. Our O line looked worse than it looked all year long last year.
Yeah. All right.
Our O line looked it bad in this game. Like
Uh,
I don't understand, man. And the guys that were on the D line for Florida State, them guys got bullied last year.
yeah.
Those are the same guys that got bullied last year by Georgia Tech, by Memphis, by all these other teams, man. And we come into this game and don't have no kind of physicality up front. But listen, just like last year, when we played Georgia, we want to play a great game against them, but then we fall off the handlebars at Vanderbilt. Now,
Yes,
if I
sir.
see that junk again this year, how we get up for one team and then we don't get up for the next, and we can't be consistent, oh yeah, we're gonna have a rough year, man. It's trending
And
that way. I mean, it is nothing we can do. Uh, I hopefully this morning, Kane Womack is trying to find a new defensive scheme or something, because whatever he's running, that zone defense. Another thing too. Why in the heck is he keep running this 3 down lineman? Did you see that icebox? He's
yeah,
got 3 linemen. Why are we constantly doing 3 linemen?
oh, you guys ain't gonna believe what I'm just now looking at. I didn't know it hit so hard already. 2-time, brother. We love you. You know we do, and you know I do. If you want to come on the show, man, you say so. I will put up the link again. I've invited people if they want to come
Rise
on, and
up.
nobody.
That's true. We
Yeah.
got pushed around like doggone first graders at Pee Wee football out there. Man, I
uh,
could play football tougher than that.
Yep. Look here. I'm reading it right now. Just hit my handheld or my phone. Kellen DeBoer's buyout at Alabama is. Y'all, anybody want to take a guess?
It's got to be up to about 70 million, 70 something.
70 million is the correct number. 70 million. So what's the alternative? What is the alternative? I don't know if it's for second largest. Okay, if he leaves voluntarily, 5 million. 4 million in 25, 3 in 26, and 0 from 27 onward. Man, that's what it says. Had to pay 12 million buyout to Washington to secure his services. Huh. So, what's the alternative? I mean, I ain't going to doubt that Alabama can't come up with a daggum 70 million. I ain't going to doubt that at all. We
Listen,
got.
Alabama's got the money to do what they want to do. You know,
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
they're not broke. Alabama. That's one thing. People think Alabama, the University of Alabama's broke. You're crazy out of your mind.
Yeah. Two-time, I wonder something. I know two-time. I know what he's doing. Relax on the fire and Coach Morris talk. I wonder what two-time, guys, two-time is my favorite Georgia fan of all time. That's just the way it is. We're drivers together. I mean, we don't drive together, but we're drivers. And I just love two-time. But I want to know from two-time, if you had lost a game like yesterday, the way we lost it, what would you be calling for? That's what I want to know. All right.
Yo, there's a clip of Bray Hubbard and them jogging down the field while the dude is just bursting through for a touchdown against us. Oh, can I show you this? Look at my phone.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Look,
No tackle. None.
bro, look, I'm not trying to be funny, but is this rigged? Hello?
Yeah.
Is it rigged?
Let me ask you something. Are they not teaching angles in football anymore?
Man.
I didn't see no good angles yesterday. None whatsoever. Arm tackling. That's all I see. That's all I see. All right. Well, guys, I've offered you plenty of chances. I've let you say your feelings. Let's see here. Let's see who popped up. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Two-time. My brother. What's happening, man?
I knew Coach Du Bois fans were live. No, I came up because I wanted the reason I say relax on fire and Coach.
Oh, jeez. We lost you two-time. We lost you. I'll hang on a little bit longer for you, brother.
Nah, bro. This ain't no excuse here, bro.
Oh, good grief. There we go.
Bro, what?
All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I sure can.
Yeah, my signal bottom out. The reason I say relax on that, like, listen, Alabama fans, y'all been winning for a very long time, and I know you don't got used to that.
Two-time,
Like,
don't come in here
y'all
with that.
temper your.
Don't
He bottomed
come
out.
in.
He must be working. He must be, or he's somewhere.
No, but he like that, bro. Be realistic, bro.
Let the man say what he's got to say.
Two-time,
Let him
if
say.
you see the clips of our players just getting abused like this, oh no, sir. It ain't
All
no
right,
relax on nothing,
let him
bro.
let him say. Let him say. Go ahead, team
Oh,
time.
hold
You
on.
hear me now?
Yep,
No,
I hear you.
watch this.
Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
it keeps dropping out for some reason. Listen, temper your expectation. Y'all been winning a long time, and I know y'all spoiled, but just temper your expectation. Like, it's just too irrational to fire this guy in his second year. Like, honestly, it just. I mean, after his third year, okay, yeah, two-time will be on your side. But the second year, you lost the game. Like, he's not Nick Saban. Don't think of Kalen DeBoer as.
I know Brock is just chomping at the bit on that. Go ahead, Brock.
Look, man. Look at Deontay Lawson.
I see that play.
He gets blown up. Look at this. Bama fans, y'all see this, right? Come on, man.
Jeez. I mean, we just got our butts whooped. And I understand two-time's point. I really do. I understand his point. Don't just blow up on the board. I'm sorry. Two-time, I agree to you to a point, but K. Womack's got to go. His defense is just not what we want. Okay, here we go. Mr. Jones, how you doing, bud?
All right, how are y'all?
Man,
I'm
I'm
not
waiting to hear
good,
what you
so
got
I
to say, bud.
don't ask me. This shit is ridiculous, dude.
Man, that first drive, that was excellent what they done, the very first drive and everything. And
We stopped running the ball.
Yeah, we stopped running the ball, and then it was like after that they went into the passing scheme and stuff, and Ty was trying. I seen some things Ty could improve on. He did call the audibles and stuff online, which I mean that was great and everything, but he didn't do it in a timely manner, and I think I threw the O line off a little bit because they was trying to get set, and some of them was holding all that, and but the defense, I mean, that was absolutely horrible, horrendous.
Did you see? Let me, MJ, look, bro. Look at Bray Hubbard jogging on the field. This is not Bray Hubbard. What is going on, man?
Yeah, I was wondering, 'cause I was thinking about that this morning. What happened to Bray Hubbard? Never really heard his name yesterday at all. Let's put it this way.
I think Kane Womack's a failure for us. I think
Billy
he's got to
Ray.
go.
Billy Ray. I look at it like this. If you don't perform at your job, they'll get somebody who can. Same thing here. It's just a lot cheaper to replace us. I'll say that much. But if you can do your job, I'm going to put it this way. If you even halfway look competitive yesterday, you would have been all right. You could have lost by 1, 2, 3, maybe even a touchdown. It's been hard on us on a touchdown, but 2 and 3 points. Yeah, we've still been pissed, but we wouldn't be calling for your head. You know, you have just basically embarrassed the whole Alabama football worldwide, if you want to think about it. So what are we going to do? I mean, everybody on here, we're kind of like, okay, $70 million to get rid of DeBoer, but we want to get rid of Kane Womack.
Listen what DeBoer said. I want to play this for y'all. Let me turn it up. Let me play it right quick.
I choose to believe we got a good football team, but we can't play on our heels. Like we're not going to be what we think we can be, what we want to be, if that's the case. And so again, that falls on everyone. I don't just point the finger at the players. Gave the I know the deep both sides of the ball. I mean, you kind of know what you're going to see, but going into the game, but with new coordinators. But we gotta, we talked in the locker room. There's no excuse about what happened. We step on the football field. They step on the football field, and we got to play ball. We got to play our style of ball. And last year isn't this year, and it's going to be an uphill climb for us. But you can't think of it in the big scope of things. You got to focus on the moment, and the next moment is what happens tomorrow. And we'll find out. We'll find out. We've talked all along about chemistry in this team, and talked about how close we are, and how hard we've worked, doing a lot of the right things. But we'll find out. We'll find out if that sticks.
I mean, I just look DeBoer. I'm telling you, buddy. MJ, you know this as well as I do, and Icebox, you do too. If he missed the playoffs this year, he's gonna be on that hot seat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be
Oh,
so
yeah.
many GoFundMe's for that $70
He ain't
million
got this.
you ain't gonna believe.
If he missed the 12-team playoffs this year, this is how much room he's got at Alabama left. That much.
All right, let me ask both of you guys.
Have any of y'all ever watched Kane Womack's
Press conference?
Yeah, press conference.
I have plenty of doggone.
That his press conference. He'll sit there and talk about his scheme, and he just looks lost in it. But he sits there and talks about the scheme going on, and he's focused on takeaways constantly and everything. That just ain't gonna work. Yeah, I'm telling you, he don't say one thing about tackling. He talks about takeaways and everything. Ever since I've heard that, I've always questioned him as a defensive coordinator.
Dude, I question him because he came from freaking South Alabama. That's why I question. And he's a doggone head coach there. And then we hired him as a defensive coordinator. I just don't. He might have to be fired before the end of the season.
How many?
Yes,
How many of y'all quit watching the game? You come back, or
I quit watching it, but I went back and watched it because we did get the Rico Scott touchdown, and that's when I was like, oh, we got a chance, and then they went right back down the field on us. I said, you know what? It's over. It's over.
I
We,
do.
we can't stop them.
How many of y'all? Let me ask you this: I can feel the game. I can feel their momentum. I'm not nothing. You know what I mean? I've just seen football so much, and so have y'all. You know, I'm not. I don't know no more than you guys do. But can you not feel the momentum in the games? And, you know, because when we scored that first touchdown, it's like, all right, we're on the move. We ate up a lot of clock. There's probably a reason behind it, but I was proud to see the running backs do so well, so I had no problem with it. Boom. They put their foot on the field with their offense, and it just was done right there. You know, you could tell that they could not get this guy. You could tell the momentum was already in their favor. And I just basically tolerated the game. I had to quit. And I'm proud. My wife said, "You ready to cook out?" I said, "Oh, yeah. I'm ready to burn something." So, I mean, but I went back and forth. I never give up on my team. I always hope for a pullout, but I knew we was not going to do it. So, how many of y'all did quit watching?
So I watched the game all the way through.
Bless you.
I know, looking forward to this season, that if we'll see how Kane Womack responds to this, if he adjusts to the running quarterback, because we got more teams that's going to do the exact same thing this team did, and they're going to go scheme with the run game stuff with the quarterbacks. I mean, look at Georgia. That's what Georgia did to Marshall yesterday. Gunner Stockton running all that. I guarantee you they're going to try to do the same thing.
Well, I think we're in trouble if we don't have some dude. We don't have physicality on defense. We don't have physicality,
None. None whatsoever.
and I don't know if Cam Womack is a soft. I'll say this: this dude's worse than Pete Golden.
That's a hard statement, Brock. That is a hard
He
statement.
is.
Ooh.
Our players weren't playing this doggone soft.
So what's it going to take? I'm going to ask both of you guys this as a serious question. How many games and what games will it take for I'm going to have to say the defense and Kane Womack to get back into your good favor? What's it going to take?
It's going to take to see if we can stop running quarterback, stop the run game from the other end.
Now, you know just as well, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to shut up and let you guys have at it, okay? Alabama was built to beat Georgia. Georgia was built up to beat Alabama. That's one of the reasons Georgia was so successful throughout the year. And so, same for us. Now, we can't even scheme up to beat the dadgum. I'm worried about ULM. And you think I'm joking. No, I really am. I can't say that definitively that we can win another game this year after what we saw yesterday. Just to
Yeah,
be honest
but
with you.
you know what? I'm not trying to make any excuse or say that college football is rigged, but I have a hard time believing Alabama didn't come out there with no physicality in this game. Like, did they just look at Florida State like, oh, they got all these transfers, they're not gonna be able to do nothing. We can just jog around the field. We can just come out there like. Did they underestimate this team or what?
Put your finger on it. Put your finger on it. Tell me what was and you can't. Can you do it, Jones? Can you put your finger on one
No,
thing that was the problem yesterday?
I'll say the biggest problem was the defense. That was the absolute biggest one.
Our
And that
offense was still getting behind. Like we still couldn't run the ball. Our offensive line was getting freaking bullied. Caden Proctor, you're not going first round, buddy. You're not. And
Hmm.
doggone Wilkin Formby uh freaking got injured and he had to get taken out of the game. I don't even know who was replacing him on that doggone right side.
All right, let's go this route. Is the offensive line a problem? Is it a problem? I'm asking you guys. Is it? I'll tell you, yeah. I'm going to tell you that right now. The offensive line is our number one problem in the offense. It's not that I believe that Ty Simpson can't get the job done. It ain't that I believe that Austin Mack. I don't know why they didn't put him in there just to try to see, because surely could be no worse, you know. Uh, the wide receivers, we know we got some fine wide receivers, probably some of the top line, especially with Ryan Williams and Jermaine Burton. Uh, so it can't be our skill players. So it has to be with the O line. And I really don't think so much that it's the center. I think it's everybody on the both sides.
But you know
That
what? Our D line wasn't that bad though. They kind of settled in. They started getting pressure at times, but
now
it's
you're going. Okay, go ahead. Go with the D line. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah. But just because I'm looking at the picture right here where Lawson just got absolutely airborne out in his chest, like. How do you not? You're a linebacker at the University of Alabama. You are from the state of Alabama, and
Yep.
you come out here on the field and play like this?
Mm-hmm.
Or is he injured still?
Don't know. Don't know.
I don't think he's 100%, man. This don't look like Lawson. It just
no,
don't.
he's not 100%. All right. I got to put this up there 2 times, still trying to encourage. Bless his heart. All right, everybody put down your knives. Don't cut your throats yet. All right. Steve Martin said, I guess they're agreeing with me about the O line. All right. So is the O line the offensive problem? That's it. There's no other problem. We got good schemes. We got a good game plan. Is that going to fall back on Ryan Grubb and Kevin DeBoer? Or do you think our scheme should have worked if we had an O line? Let me ask you all that. Do you think the scheme was good?
Well, we abandoned the run game
Sure
too
we did.
soon. We should have stuck to the run game because it was clearly working that first drive. We went down, got a touchdown. And if we would have kept with the run game, that would have opened a lot more up later on during the game for Ty to pass the ball and everything.
Brock
They were
and
stopping the
MJ.
run game. I
Yeah,
mean,
they was eating some time up, and I'm gonna let Brock say his piece. Uh, but I always thought, okay, if you run the running game and they're not stopping it, okay, so they pop out, they get a quick 7. Keep running the ball, wear that defense out.
it's
You were
absolutely that,
doing
that
it.
could have been a big turning
That would
point
open,
there too.
yeah, you
That
could open up a passing game by the time you wear all these folks up over there on the front line. You can do what you want to do then. Go ahead, Brock.
I just want to read something out to y'all. 62.1 PFF grade for Ty Simpson. Also, he was hold on, let me read this. Let me get to it. Let's turn this down. I need to read out loud. Just a second.
That's all right. You're right.
I was reading a stat. Hold on here. I gotta go back. Kyle Henderson pulled it up. 23 of 43 for 254 yards. I mean, Ty did pretty good, man. Like,
Considering, yeah.
and
Go ahead.
53%, 118.5 rating. I don't know what the rating, what that was. I had 53%, I guess passing rating. I guess that's passing. Deep ball accuracy was a huge question mark. There they put 3 or 14 under pressure. I gotta ask y'all this: do y'all think Ty is the guy, or should we open up the quarterback? You know,
I can
open
answer
it
that real
back
quick
up.
for you. I can answer it real quick. If you're going to do anything, put Austin Mack in there. Do not, do not put Keelan Russell in there. And it's a simple
I
reason
think we're
why.
gonna play. I think DeBoer is probably
Mhm.
gonna play Austin Mack next game. It's ULM. I think he's gonna play both quarterbacks because if Austin Mack is better than Ty, and because I heard during fall camp that he was looking really sharp, like he was really close to Ty, like and if Austin Mack may be a better fit for the system. We
That's what
don't
I'm getting
know.
at. Well, I'm just saying, guys, I can't wait for Keelan Russell to be the quarterback. I really can't. But I don't want the kid's confidence or looking at what's going on with the O line deter him in possibly transferring later on if we throw him out there too soon. He needs to learn the process or the scheme, whatever it is. I just don't want to lose Keelan, it for the future. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I think
Look at what you just said. Look at what exactly what Latoya just said. I agree with this 100% right here. That's the whole point why we should have kept on running the ball.
and if you wore them out, that's right. That, in a nutshell, is the O line. You wear them out with the run, and then you can always change stuff up with
Man,
different
we
things. But
MJ,
yesterday, they
y'all,
showed us
we
that
had
good.
some really good running backs, bro, in this game. Like I was very impressed of how Alabama ran the ball coming out. Like we was averaging probably 8 or 9 yards a carry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't
I
get it.
mean, Daniel Hill looked great. I mean, even Kevin Riley did Nick Saban flip.
Daniel Hill.
He was the most impressive. Him and Richard Young both impressed me. I really
You,
I love our running back room. But
well,
if we don't run the ball, uh, buddies, we're not gonna keep these running backs. We're not. They're gonna leave.
No.
They're gonna go
well,
somewhere where they can get the ball.
yeah, did the thought never cross your mind that Julian Sand went to Ohio State simply because he could see that the O line was not going to be what he needs to
Man,
play
2 times
behind?
that Florida State D line wasn't even all that, bro. Our O line it just played like freaking dumpster juice. Stop hyping up a team that stop trying to make it sound like they Florida State is a world beater, bro.
I don't know if I want to watch another. What's the W, Kimberly? What's the W?
Another
But I'm just curious.
W.
I really, I've seen players go to other teams simply because of a certain other player went to that team. Okay.
Yeah,
And that's the reason I'm saying Julian Sand looked good yesterday. So did Raiola and all that. All the high
right.
quarterbacks played well yesterday. We ain't got the O line. I don't think they wanted to play behind it. Just to be
I mean,
honest with you, that's
we
why they
haven't
got
had an
hurt.
O line. Alabama hasn't had a good O line since. Well, actually, I'll say dominant O line since 2020, and that's the year we won it all.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Alabama's O line has been a problem for some time, bro, and I just don't understand. Like
It's,
I don't understand if it's the if we just got soft players that can't move. They're too big. They can't move. They can't. They are. Or is their head somewhere else? Are they worried about money? Are they worried about their family? What is going on? Are they
offense
focused on this? Are they focused on the field? Because it just don't look like it looks like they're in a whole nother world.
has Alabama lost the true path of us? Offense puts butts in the seats. Defense is what's going to win you games. Okay. Uh, Are we concentrated so much on getting these top name players? No, Uncle Charles. I believe I've seen that name somewhere else before. I'm glad you could make it over and see us, guys. And I will say again, if you want to come on the show, I'll post a link up and you just come right on. This is all about you guys, not about me. Okay. Whooping. Okay. That's what it was.
And our
But
special teams, Connor Talty, that was the Nick Saban recruit too. Uh, he missed a long field goal, but he actually made the field goals. We don't have that bad of a kicking problem, if you ask me. I mean, I think we're
No.
fine there.
well, that's
That wouldn't be perfect. It was going straight towards field goal. I think he missed it by like 5 yards, but it was straight. And
Yeah, I mean, he came
it
up
was a long
short
field goal,
on a
though.
53-yarder. That's a long field goal, man. We
there,
shouldn't even attempted that.
Yeah.
But
there's your link, Uncle Charles.
and then why did we keep going for it on fourth down? That's what I want to know. Because we went for it on fourth down. We just looked like we were desperate. out there.
We were
And
already.
I mean, when you're down 2 scores, I guess you have to throw it. I mean, I don't know. And the time that clock was going by pretty fast. I don't know what the heck. Like when the fourth quarter got there, man, it just went down to like 7, 8 minutes that we couldn't get off the field.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that penalty. Who was that penalty on their last Florida State drive? If we could have got them off the field, we was within 1 score. We stopped them on that third or fourth down. I think it was third down, and then they called a penalty on Alabama. What was that? I can't remember what it was.
I think the pass interference penalty. That's when the momentum started changing. They called a pass. I can't remember who it was against, but I saw him and he was up behind and he knocked the ball out, and they was calling pass
Dude, that wasn't.
interference
I
on him.
disagreed. Sab knocked the ball out.
Yes, I've done a good
Yeah.
job yesterday, I thought.
That was a
good.
terrible call. That was a bad. That was a what they would call that? That was like you know, it was a big time play call because like, man, that hurt Alabama bad. Because if we would have got that stop, we could have went down the field and tied it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
And
think
that's
we'd
what I
have had
was
a
hoping
shot.
for.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna just tell you this, MJ. Every one of those refs were ACC refs. Just so you know that.
Hey, now that you said that, do you think they called a bad game?
Some plays, yes. They called on Alabama. It was that the one I just said. If you go back and watch, Sab did not pass interference. He knocked the ball out. He went under the when the guy caught the ball, he went under and punched the ball out like this. He went under his arm like this and punched it out.
I thought so too. What happened to Mr. Jones? Okay.
When y'all started going for it on fourth down, the two-time new Coach DeBoer was panicking. No, I don't know, bro. I don't really know about if Coach DeBoer was panicking. That's kind of being a little bit extra there, but I'll say this: I think we didn't have a choice. Well, we had a choice, but we didn't do what we needed to do, and that was run the damn ball.
You don't think he
And
was just saying that we've got confidence in our offense? Or do you think it was
well,
out of desperation?
that's a good point. That's a good point, Icebox. Yeah, you're right. Maybe he believes in this offense. I mean, we have a really good receiver core. Like we're not slouches at receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But our guys did not catch the ball. Jeremy Bernard's the only one, and Josh Cuevis our tight end.
Yeah.
And the running backs caught the ball in the backfield. That's it. Oh, Rico Scott too. I got to give Rico Scott credit.
Mm-hmm.
Got to give him credit. He did excellent job blocking.
Yeah, but not getting fast enough to people. Oh, Charles, you was in there for a second, but I don't know what happened to you. So did I hope
I
it
mean,
ain't
it's
me.
just I these two games coming up, they're not going to move the needle for me.
No, it won't. It won't for me either. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna just do this real quick. I'm just gonna tell you the rest of the schedule. That's all I'm gonna do.
I mean, it don't move the needle for me, buddy. I don't give a dang if we put up 75 in these two games. In each game. Do you think I'm gonna be like, oh, Alabama's gonna win it? No, we ain't winning nothing.
All right, there we go. Okay, our next games. Let me put this up there.
Yeah, we're not built to play from behind. You know why? Because we don't have a defense. You know, if we had a defense that could get stops on third down and short and fourth down and two. Bro, they were so confident, and they were like, they knew our defense was trash. You know how I knew they knew our defense was trash? They went for it on fourth down a couple times.
Mm-hmm. All
They
right.
like, Alabama is not that. They proved that we're not that.
Yeah, Uncle Charles, I don't know what's going on, bud, but if you can get signal, and it may be on me, I don't know. All right, guys, our next game is LA Monroe, ULM. Right now,
And then
I'm
we got
hoping
a bye week. We got a bye
yeah.
week.
I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see, September the 6th. You had 7 days today. We got Wisconsin. I think your bye
Sick
week is
ass.
before Georgia.
Sick,
So we got
sick. It's just sick, man. Whew.
yeah. Yep, September the 6th, which is next Saturday, LA Monroe. I believe the
Just
next
sick,
one
man.
is going to be Wisconsin, Brock. Okay, hey, they go. There's somebody else in there. Oh, this is the guy that was here earlier. Hey, good morning. Raiders Steel. What's going on, bud? Is your microphone cut on?
Hey, you got to turn your mic on, man.
Turn your mic on. Look down there at the bottom. It'll look like something like a
It's
mic. You
gonna
might have a
it's gonna show the little microphone. It's at the bottom, man. You may be muted.
yeah. He might have muted himself. Yeah, you got to go through that thing. You got your camera on. You done great there. But cut on your microphone also. Let's see. We got him back. Oh, where'd he go? Yeah, we don't even need a bye week. Oh, let's see. All right, let me go through this list. Now, I want to put this in people's heads. I want to know how confident you really going to be after yesterday's showing. Do you think we can rebound from this? Uh, Yeah, let me put let me go here, guys. I'm trying to involve y'all as much as I can, and it's when it don't get any criticism. All right, just tag it too. You sneaky, man. You just sneaky. All right, we got LA Monroe, September the 6th. Uh, I really, really, really am hoping that we can win this game. I mean, are you going to be impressed if we do? Are you going to sit there and see any improvement? Because do you think Monroe is going to put enough competition up for us to even judge ourselves? You know, Wisconsin, do you not worry about that already? Yeah, that's going to be the week after. And then we will have a bye week then, Brock. We got 2 more games before we go into the bye. Uh, all I'm going to say is you started this too, Ty. So, anyways, in 2 games, Wisconsin, LA Monroe, is that going to be good? And like I said, I really am worried about Wisconsin. If Wisconsin beats us, so I will be paying attention to this particular game. Then we're going to have Georgia. We can't beat Wisconsin. Lord have mercy, it's going to be a long, tough year for me. I can actually understand. Well, I might say it this way. I'm hoping that we are building our team to play the tougher teams as Georgia, the LSU's, Ohio State's, and that's what I'm hoping for. That these FSU type style of playing is just not what we're geared for. You know, I'm hoping that's the way it is. But after we play Georgia, guess who's coming to town? And does this not worry you a little bit now? Vanderbilt, the one that beat us last year with the same kind of offense or something very similar. Is that worrying you now? Missouri. I'm trying to find hope here, and I'm hoping you guys can help me, just to be honest with you. Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma. We might stand a chance against Eastern Illinois. And I'd say it. We're going to be at Auburn this year. I mean, where's
But
your
I think it's mostly on the players, man. They have to go out there and make these plays. Yes, they got to be put in the right position at the right time, right? But they
Sure.
also have to prepare the right way. They have to go out there and show some fight. And we didn't
Yeah.
show no fight. None.
Competition. Competitive. I said it at the
We
beginning of the
wasn't
show.
even freaking competitive.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, Lord.
if I see this junk again this year, and we get abused on defense this year again by another media freaking Oka team, I'm done watching. I'm done watching Alabama football for the whole season. I swear, I'm not going through this, bro. This junk gives me a freaking man. I can't do it.
Well, you called the right
I
one.
love
So,
Alabama football, but I can't watch it. If it's this bad, I can't watch it.
well, I can't say that I'm not going to watch it. And the reason being because it is still my Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm not calling for folks not to watch it, but there's going to be a lot that's not. And it's going to show up in the
I had
ratings.
stopped watching it when we got down by 2 scores. I was like, I can't watch this, bro. And I'm
Uh-huh.
sitting there watching my defense just get ran over like a $2 stripper.
This is what I'm getting at.
Like a
Oh,
$2 stripper, man.
y'all don't miss tomorrow night's show.
Do not rank Alabama college football on 3, whatever the heck y'all do. Do not rank Alabama in the top 25. No, none this year. I want us to be unranked. Don't rank us.
All right, hang on a second. I think 6-0's asking me a question. Your honest thoughts on our LBs. And do we even have any? A
I don't even want to. I
270-pound
don't.
defensive lineman can't match up with 300-pound. What in the world is doing? Well, you said it right there. We need to recruit some dogs. Okay. My honest opinion of the linebackers, they're getting blown out. They were not getting outrun over on the edges yesterday. They were getting run in through the middle. So what does that tell us as our defense? We don't have the linebackers. We don't have the line. They're gashing us yesterday. What 8, 9, 10 yards plus?
Man,
You could name who was back there as team captain, and it wasn't always the offensive line. It was one of our linebackers, one that was calling the plays. Look out for this. Look out for that. You could see even those that wasn't the captain out there playing their hearts out, coming up on a stunt, busting the quarterback right in the mouth, or capping off the top of a running back trying to get to the edge. You're not seeing that anymore. Why?
look, man. I bought me a doggone Alabama shirt yesterday from Sam's. See it?
Yeah. You take it back,
I
you
can't
might
even.
get
I don't
half of
even
the
feel
money.
like wearing it right now, man. I'm so sick. This is terrible, man.
But
Like
that's my honest thoughts on that 6-0. Is we don't have the defensive linemen. I don't know that. I thought the quarterbacks. I thought they done okay. They got called on some
how we don't have
silly
the
stuff.
defensive linemen. We have 4 and 5-star D linemen.
It's coaching, bud. It's
That's
coaching.
coaching. That's not nothing to do with no. The talent is there.
I
Dude,
think so.
we have a top 3 college football roster. We have the highest composite in 2025. The highest ranking in recruiting from last year. Well, this year, 2025. Yeah, last year, because
So if
26
that's the case,
transferred.
it's got to depend on the coaching. It has to. If you've got the players, you've got the talent. It's going to be your schemes, and it's going to be how you're coaching these players. And I get it. You coach them too hard, they're going to transfer.
I don't
Is
see
that
nothing wrong with our offense as much as I do our defense. I think our offense is fine.
I
Anybody in the
disagree.
chat, do y'all think our offense is fine?
I
Outside
disagree
of
to the
Ty's
point.
growing pains, I think we look all right.
We look okay, but can it be this? And I'm going to say this, Brock. Can it be that the new scheme of Grubb hasn't went into full effect and that they are not used to it yet. So let me go that route before I just throw everything on the O line. Do you think that's a possibility?
Maybe, yeah, because the players, they don't know grub like that. They don't know the scheme, whatever we're running. Um, it's just a lot of turnover, man. That's what I'm saying. Like we every year we're getting new coaches. We're bringing somebody new in. We're getting rid of somebody. It's always something. Alabama has to be. We need a coaching staff that's going to stay together for a good amount of time. You know what I'm saying, and not leave and come back. See all this. This is why I don't like all this NIL and money, because coaches
Yep.
can leave just as well as players,
Yep, they sure can.
and they can leave whenever they want. So I mean, I don't understand. I think our person some. I don't know if it's the personnel. I don't know if it's just the scheme of maybe what Grubb is trying to do. Like maybe the players are not they don't have it all down pat yet. Maybe
It
Ty
might.
Simpson don't have it all down pat.
Well, I'll tell
I
you this
mean,
much. They've got 2 games. I'm gonna say I've said this right. They got 1 game to get their act together before they play Wisconsin. And I ain't saying Wisconsin is all that, but we said the same thing about FSU. All right. So they got 1 game to get it together and start playing some football. Uh, outside of that, the defense is. I'm just going to be not sold on the defense until I see something a little bit better than what we're seeing, and it's going to all fall back on the coaches. I'm sorry, but it is.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Let me just. I'm going to say this much, okay?
Mhm.
I am not giving up on my Alabama team. I'm just not going to do it.
Me neither. Me
Never
neither.
have. I lived through the years of Mike Shula, uh, jeez, Curry, Mike Price, but Franchoni. And I actually thought Franchoni didn't do too bad. He done the best that he could do for the Alabama squad back in them days. We was on probation. So, I think he done a really good job for what he could do. But I lived through what I call the dark ages, the dark years after Mr. Stallings. I don't want to go through that again, but I was still an Alabama football fan and will be until they put me 6 feet under somewhere. Uh, and I will watch them. Don't worry about that. And I will pull for them. But I have the right, just as much as you guys do, to criticize, to go through judgmental thoughts on my football team. Doesn't mean I don't love them anymore, and I will support them as always. And I'm sorry, Brock, if you don't want to wear that shirt, here's my address. It's 15. You send it to me. I'll wear it on the dadgum show because that's still my Alabama football team. All right, that's just the way I feel about it. All right, Brock, go ahead and get your final thoughts out, brother, because we're gonna get off here. I got to go get some groceries because I didn't get to go
Uh,
yesterday.
I'll just say this, man. Roll Tide to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love Alabama football. I would die. I'm gonna die Alabama fan. You understand? I'm gonna
Sure.
die Crimson Tide football fan. And I'll say this right now: we are Alabama, and we can get things together. We just gotta put our players gotta go out there and execute and give their heart to the game, man. Give their heart to the game. Don't whatever's got a distraction or whatever's going on, put it behind y'all boys. If y'all ever do listen to this podcast, you know what I'm saying? The live, listen. Just put everything behind y'all and go out there and play your best on the field each and every week, man. We want the best for Alabama football. We want to see everybody be successful, man, on this team. And we want to win a national championship. That's what Alabama football uh is great at doing. So let's put this game behind us. As much as I'm gonna be struggling to do, right? But I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
behind me and I'm gonna move on. But I hope it gets better, man. I really do. And I believe it will. And we're just gonna have to deal with whatever's coming our way. But until next time, I'll see y'all later and roll tide, man.
Brock, thank you for coming on.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Mr. Jones, thank you. Uncle Charles, I know you tried, and what was his name? Raider Steel. he was going to try to get on here. Thank you for trying, buddy. I don't know why you just need to cut your microphone on. You would have been fine. I don't know what happened to you. Could be reception, man. We never know. Anyways, let me go through here. I want to thank everybody for coming on this morning because this was about you, letting you out your feelings, how you feel about stuff, how I feel about stuff. Let's see here.
They said somebody called in. I just read on Twitter somebody, Alabama fan, called into one of the Tuscaloosa News or Alabama football channels and said, "Fire the board and hire Clark Lee at Vanderbilt."
No, thank you. Ron Williams knocked Deto's out on that hit. I'm not sure. I might have missed that 6-0. And I really don't know that I want to go back and try to find it. I really don't, because I'd have to go through so much other pain just to find it. Anyways, thanks again, guys. I hope you had some therapy this morning. It's about the best I could put it. I'm hoping that you can pick yourself up off the floor, because that's what happened to us yesterday. I'm not ashamed to be a Bama fan, none whatsoever. So I just wanted to come on this morning. It's the morning after. Cooler heads prevail, they say. And I think KB's coming on here in just a little bit, so I kind of want to see what's going on over there too. But I do got to go get groceries this morning. I spent my time yesterday for the Alabama football tie, and boy, does it seem like, lordy. But anyways, I'm hoping. I'm still thinking that we'll be okay. I just don't know. I just ain't got the confidence that we used to have before yesterday. I mean, we know hype. DeBoer, just get us back to being competitive. I can take losing when you're fighting hard and you're playing hard. I can take that. I can take losing to a better team, but I can't take it if you're not being competitive. That hurts me right down to the core. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Two-time, appreciate you coming on. I really do. Sorry the signal wasn't all that great. Yeah, the disrespect, we've earned it. We sure have. Yeah, if they still win, two-time, you kill me, brother. Oh, by the way, what do you think? Go figure. Our kicking game was on point. One less worry. All right. Guys, I'm sorry I couldn't keep up with the thing tonight. But y'all doing a great job, and I hope y'all have got some stuff out. All right. So anyways, with that, later, Miss Susan, y'all go to church. I got to go do some shopping myself. Appreciate you guys coming on. I hope this helped you out this morning with your feelings and what you think. Let's go back. We'll gear up again. Let's be watching Alabama again next week, playing LA Monroe. I don't know if they'll be on TV anywhere at all, but I guarantee you my phone will be on there keeping up with the scores. And we will see hopefully some highlights and get them presented to you either that Sunday or hopefully Monday with make it a double. We don't know. We'll see how these guys want to do it. Anyways, thank y'all for coming. Roll, Dad, Gum, Tide. Guys, we'll see y'all later. Keep your heads up. We will get through this. We are the Alabama Crimson Tide, so y'all take care of yourselves. Goodbye.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here